Hi, Heidi Parham here from HeidiParham.com. I wanted to talk to you today about, staying positive and seeing who you hang around with and trying to change it up a little bit. I'm not saying, don't be friends with all these negative people, but just, try to change your environment a little bit. And I'm going to give you a little story to where you understand what I'm talking about and how this actually does work, the law of attraction. And I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction, and I do see it works, and it does. Um, I we moved up here. We moved up to Tennessee after Katrina. Now I could tell you all kinds of horror stories, but mine wasn't really that bad. But thank God that I was able to get where I was at because I really needed to at that time in my life. Um, well, we ended up selling our house and we moved to Tennessee. And 2 towns over, my parents moved. So I still had my mom and dad here, thank God. And they were 2 towns over, but all my friends, I I couldn't talk to them, other than Facebook, and I lost contact with a lot of people. And I just stayed to myself because I was going through my own trials and tribulations at that time. If you read more about me in my blog or see more of my videos, you'd understand more to the extent that what I was going through at that time. But I started trying to be more positive and hanging around with other people that were positive. Meaning, how they say, my mom used to tell me this all the time when I was a teenager, and I should have took heed to a lot of things she was saying because it's true. But at the time, I was like, oh, I know it all, whatever. But tell me who you hang around with, and I'll tell you who you are. That is so true, and I see it now in so many areas. I'm gonna give you some examples. When you take Facebook, for example. Somebody's posting on Facebook, oh, I'm broke, always complaining about their situation, always, wallowing in their pity, you know. And I'm not saying that, it's not okay to ask for prayer or something like that, but you know what I'm talking about. The people that are always down, always negative. And then you read the comments of people that comment, and they're like, yeah, well, you think you're having a bad day, listen to my bad day. So they're wallowing in their pity, basically. And that doesn't get you anywhere. And all these people that are following that person, not saying I don't follow people, because I have a lot of people that's in my family and a lot of close friends that still do that, and I'm trying to tell them stop, but you can only talk so much to somebody. But anyway, um, it it brings everybody else down. And then y'all wallowing in y'all pity, and it brings you nowhere, nowhere. And I learned that because, like, I started hanging around with more positive people, and in being positive, I started changing my outcome. And I know you might think that's so crazy, but it's so true because your brain has a lot to do with it. Your mind has a lot to do with your outcome. Meaning that if you are down all the time, that's what you expect. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get all these woes. Think of it this way: that same person that started um, pitying themselves and, oh, woe is me. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. On Facebook, look at their Facebook comments a year from now. See where it's at. Just do that, or you can go back in the archives and look at their situation. It's always the same thing. Why? The law of attraction. You're attracting it. Now, I'm not saying that I don't have trials and tribulations. I ain't saying, I was a teenage mom. I had my own things going on there, and I had a lot of things that went on in my life. And I did wallow in my own pity a whole bunch of times, and I never could get out of that ditch that I was in. I was just digging it deeper and deeper and deeper. But then I realized that in staying positive and surrounding myself with positive people, that I had more of a positive outcome, and that I was better and had a sound mind. And I attracted more people that were positive. And in doing that, I was hanging around with them, and I was seeing, them rub off on me, their positivity rubbing off on me, and vice versa. And I'm telling you this on so many different levels. It works. Try it. You don't like the situation you're in? Well, you need to do something to change it. You need to hang around with more motivational people. You need to hang around with more positive people. You need to stop giving in to somebody else's pity. You need to stop pitying all the people. Pray for them. You pity them, pray for them. You feel sorry for them, pray for them. But don't wallow in it, because it's not going to get them anywhere. You're hurting them more than you're helping them. And this is so true, and I hope you take heed to what I'm saying, and I hope that this teaches you something, and I hope that you take this and move forward, because we don't want to be in the same predicament that we're in today. We want to be better. We want to be better people. We want to be a better mom, a better daughter, a better wife. We don't want to stay in that same predicament. And yes, we still go through things, but don't wallow it on Facebook and be like, oh, I'm going through this, this, and this. You know what? You need to say, yeah, I'm going through this, but I'm learning things. And you'll learn more once you start trying to stay positive. The more you do it, the more it comes easily. And I advise everybody to use these tools. I did some blogs about it. You can go back at HeidiPorham.com and look at some of the blogs on how to stay positive. And I hope you take heed to this, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.